streets of Timbershire have changed.
But the owls are still around.
Ah, welcome to Timber, sir. Come with me, sir. Please, this way, sir.
So, you guys are seeds?
I'm the squad leader, Squall. This is Zell and Selphie.
Nice to meet you. I'm the leader of the Forrest Owls.
So let's get on with it. What do we do?
Just take it easy. Here, let me introduce you. Looks like you've already met Watts. I guess it's just our princess then.
It's the princess's nap time, sir.
Ah, man. Hey, Squall, sorry, but could you go get the princess? She's in the last room up those stairs. Some of our other guys are in the room on the way. Ask them if you get lost.
Were we hired to run errands? Well?
Are you angry?
We're not gophers. We're seed. Special forces. This is the last time for this kind of thing.
Ouch.
I'm Squall, the squad leader. There's 2 others with me.
Yes! Seed is here!
Take it easy.
It's just that I'm so happy. I've been sending requests to Garden forever, but nothing. I'm so glad I spoke to Sid directly.
Oh. So you were looking for the headmaster at the party.
You know Cypher?
Yeah.
Well, he's the one who introduced me to Sid. Sid is such a nice man. I really didn't think Sid would come out to help a measly little group like us. But after explaining our situation to him, Sid gave the go-ahead right away. Now that you guys are here, we'll be able to carry out all kinds of plans. Yes?
I'm going back to the others.
Okay, let's go. Squall, is he here?
He?
Cypher.
No, he's not a seed.
Oh. Oh yeah, my name's Rinoa. Very pleased to meet you, Squall. Seed members dance quite well, don't they?
Approach your target inconspicuously at a dance party. There may be missions requiring that sort of subterfuge, so it's expected of Seed to learn various skills.
Oh, so it's work-related. That's too bad. Here, let me introduce you. This is my partner, Angelo. I have some important work to do now. Be good, Angelo. Okay, I'll meet you there.
This is Zell and Selphie.
Hi, everyone. This way.
Just stand anywhere you want. This is a full-scale operation. Our resistance, the Forrest Owls, will forever be known in the pages of Timber's independence. Exciting, huh? It all started when we got a hold of top-secret info from Galbadian. There's a VIP from Galbadian coming to Timber. The guy's name is Vincent Delling, our arch-enemy and the president of Galbadian.
Not even popular in Galbadia, sir.
President Delling is taking a private train from the Galbadian capital.
Our plan is to...
Blow it to smithereens with a rocket launcher?
Huh? Not quite.
So get to the point. Just tell us what to do.
Shall we begin? First, I'll go over the model. The yellow train in the top right is our base. We're riding in it right now. Right next to it is the dummy car. We made it to look just like the president's car. Their train has 3 cars. First, there's a locomotive followed by the first escort. The red car is the president's car. Delling should be inside. The last car is the second escort. Once we get on this one, we begin the operation. Our ultimate goal is to seize the president in his car using our base. That means we'll have to switch our dummy car with their president's car. We'll use the 2 switch points leading up to Timber to carry out this operation. Okay, now I'm going to explain the procedures in 7 steps. We'll get on the roof of the second escort by jumping from our dummy car.
The second escort car is the only one that's equipped with sensors.
A high-tech officer is on board. I'll talk about the sensors later. We can move across the roof of the president's car without worrying too much.
Delling hates the company of his guards and being surrounded by sensors, and keeps them away from his car.
We'll have to complete the uncoupling before the first switch point. If we don't... Boom! Game over, right? Yeah. So we'll have to move fast. I'll explain the uncoupling process later. After the car is uncoupled, we'll have the dummy car and our base move in. At this point, our train and their train will be linked and be moving together. This is the last uncoupling. The process will be similar to the first one. If all goes well, we should be able to escape with the president's car. After that, we'll return to our base and prepare to confront Delling. We have exactly 5 minutes to complete the 7 procedures. If we fail, our train will collide with theirs at the switch point and it'll all be over. Don't forget that.
5 minutes? You sure that's enough?
Of course! Too easy! Okay, now let's talk about how to avoid the sensors on the second escort. Go ahead, Watts.
Guards have a sound sensor and a temperature sensor, sir. Any sound will trigger the sound sensor, so move across very quietly, sir. The blue guard is carrying this sensor. The temperature sensor will go off if you remain stationary, sir. The guard in red is carrying this one, sir. When a guard opens the blind, that means he's checking the sensor, so be careful. The range on these sensors is equal to the length of one window, so keep an eye on the window below, sir.
So exactly how do you avoid them?
basically run or stop, depending on which guard is below you.
That's about it for the sensors. Next, let's talk about how to uncouple the escort cars.
Question! How can you uncouple the cars from a moving train?
We can't uncouple the cars directly.
Instead, we'll have to tamper with the control system that manages the coupling. If we temporarily disable the circuit for the connection, the car will uncouple automatically. To disable it, we have to enter several codes.
And we have the codes. Rinoa has them, sir.
I'll be in charge of relaying the codes to Squall. Squall, you'll slide down the side of the train using a cable and enter the codes into the system. Now, I need you to listen carefully. Each code is made up of numbers between 1 and 4 and has 4 digits. 2, 3, 4, 1 is an example. So, like we said, we have to enter all the codes to disable the connections. After we uncouple the cars, we'll wait for the others to operate the rail switch. Remember, we only have 5 minutes to do everything, so make sure that you're prepared. You'll have to be quick and precise. You'll have about 5 seconds to enter each code. Otherwise, the code will change and the past entries will become invalid. That's all.
By the way, this model's nice, but the president's car looks kinda shabby. Why is that?
Yeah, Rinoa made it. That's why we bought everything else at the gift store.
Oh, I thought some kid made it. The paint job sucks, too.
Yeah, it kinda does.
Oh, shut up! I made it look like that on purpose. It represents my hatred towards Delling.
Hatred, eh? Yeah, right.
It's one of the ugliest things I've ever seen in my life. You must really hate him.
Are you guys finished? Enough about the model. Can we get on with it now? Do you understand? Let's decide on the party.
Gathering information is my specialty, sir.
Oh, ouch. My stomach.
We're moving again. I'll go take a look. Talk to Watts when you're ready. The sooner, the better.
Have you seen the dummy of the president, sir? If you haven't, please take a look, sir. It's a piece of art. I know the kidnapping plan must be tough, but best of luck to you, sir. You ready, sir?
Squall, over here! We'll catch up with the second escort soon. Let's get ready. We should time our jumps well after we catch up with them to save some time. From now on, we have exactly 5 minutes to complete the operation. Let's try to use every second. Squall, over here!
Activating sound sensor. Activating temperature sensor. Huh? What the? It's not working. What's wrong? It's defective. It can't be broken. But the Sarge made it. Impossible. If I tell him, I made it. I'll be fired. I never fail. For a stinking sensor? Activation? No way. Confirm. Activation. Confirmed.
This is the president's car. After we get across, we'll proceed with the first uncoupling.
Sir, everything is in order, sir.
You again. That's 27 times. How many more times do you plan to disturb me with that meaningless report?
Sir, I'm very sorry, sir. But it is my duty, sir.
It's hard to believe that anyone would put up with this nonsense. I guess it's none of my business. Dismissed.
Sir, yes, sir. There goes my next paycheck. How am I gonna propose to her now? I'm gonna have to put it off again.
This is the first escort. We're gonna uncouple this first. Like Watt said, there should be 2 guards on this car. Selphie and Zell, you guys keep an eye on the guards. Let us know early if you see them coming.
Alright. I'll watch the blue guard.
I'll take red.
The red guard is closer. Squall, you might want to keep an eye on him too. Okay, are you ready to enter the codes? You remember everything, right? We'll have to enter 3 codes to disable the circuit for this uncoupling. Okay, Squall, get the cable ready. The system to enter the code is down there. You can't miss it. Okay, let's do it. We have 4 minutes left. Good luck, Squall. The code is 3224. The code is 1234.
And red.
Squall, this way!
I do. I know he's not gonna like it, but it's my job. Sir, everything's in order, sir. Oh, he's not angry. That's strange. Oh, he's reading the paper. I don't know where he got it.
What? Is there a problem?
I'm in a bad mood right now. If there's nothing in particular, I order you to leave immediately.
Sir! Aye, aye! Yes, sir! You! Don't just stand there! Get back to your station!
Sir, yes, sir! There goes another paycheck. That's 2 in one day!
What the heck? Is this the right train? The interior looks different. Looks shabby. Maybe not.
What am I gonna do? No ring and now no more candlelight dinner. I'm never gonna be able to get married.
This is the second escort. After this, we're home free. I think there are 2 guards on this car too. Zell and Selphie are up ahead working on uncoupling our train from theirs. So you're on your own this time. Watch your right side. Let's get this over with. You know how to enter the codes, right? We'll have to enter 5 codes to disable the circuit for this connection. Are you ready, Squall? We have 3 minutes left. Good luck, Squall! The code is 4331. The code is 1142.
waited so long for this encounter with Windsor.
Is that perfect, sir? Amazing, sir! You're the best, sir!
Well then.
Leave the intelligence up to me, sir.
Ow, ow, ouch.
You three, tell me when you're ready to go. As soon as you're ready, I'll begin serious negotiations with the president.
Serious negotiations? Better make sure my GF's equipped.
Ready? President Delling, as long as you don't resist, you won't get hurt.
And if I do resist, what would you do, young lady?
What's wrong?
Boo-hoo. Too bad. I'm not the president. I'm what they call a body double. All these rumors about the many resistance groups in Timber pass along a little false information and they fall for it. Pathetic. Seems like there are only amateurs around here.
Amateurs?
My butt hurts from all this sitting, young lady. So what did you have in store for me had I resisted? Why don't you tell me? Quite amusing, though, for being such amateurs. How dare you insult the president?
This guy's just practice.
You fell for it.
Take this!
Here we go. Time for the punch rush. Going up with a mock kick. Punch, rush. Going with the heel drop. It's time for the burning rave. Hey, what's going on?
Man, I can't believe the president was fake.
I can't believe we fell for it.
Info, sir. New info. It's big news. I found out the real reason why the president's here, sir. The president's going to the TV station. Security's super tight, sir.
The TV station? Why in Timber? They can broadcast just as easily from Galbadian.
Do you think the Dalek communication tower has anything to do with this?
What's that?
Dalek has a communication tower that can transmit and receive radio waves. It had been abandoned for a long time, but the Galbadian army got it up and running yesterday.
Oh, I get it. The only TV station that can handle broadcast over the air is in Timber. Other stations use HD cable, which only supports online broadcasting.
So, what's that supposed to mean?
They're planning on using radio waves. This way they can transmit images to regions without cable.
I know that. What I want to know is, what is the president going to broadcast? Why use radio waves? There must be something they want to say to the whole world. What can it be?
Everybody, love and peace.
If I remember correctly, radio waves haven't been used in 17 years.
It's been that long? Wouldn't it be wonderful if the first broadcast could be the Declaration of Timber's independence?
Hey, that might be possible.
Let's come up with a plan then.
Go home now. What about our contract? Shouldn't we check it, Squall?
Oh, good timing. We've come up with a plan.
Before we get into that, can I see your contract with our garden?
Oh, sure.
What's it say?
Belong Garden, hereafter referred to as Party A, acknowledges the Forest Owls, hereafter referred to as Party B, as the hiring party. Seed, hereafter referred to as Party C, shall be dispatched upon signing of this contract. Party C shall operate under the supervision.
The hell?
I don't get it.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty confusing. When I told him I didn't understand, he gave me a different one. Sid is such a nice man.
What's it say this time?
To the Forest Owls, this seed deployment contract will last until Timber achieves independence. Please make good use of each seed member. I wish you the best with your objective. Please understand that this contract is an exception, and no replacement of any seed members can be made. Balam Garden Headmaster Sid Kramer.
Until Timber's independence?
That is so vague!
Hey, you're paid professionals. No complaining. Okay, let's decide on the parties.
Gathering information is my specialty, sir.
Ouch! My stomach.
So, of the four of us, the ones who'll be heading to the TV station will be...
TV station, sir? It's quite close if you take the local train, but the local and transcontinental trains have stopped running, sir. Nothing to worry about, sir. There must be someone in town who knows. You ready, sir? Best of luck, sir. I'll be keeping watch here.
A guy dressed as a cadet, gathering information?
He was asking about the president's stay. I found it strange that a cadet would keep asking about the president. He was very polite and kept addressing me as sir.
I think I know who you're talking about. He was taking care of 3 suspicious-looking characters from Battle. I'll go question every teenager in the area.
No, you can't just go up to anybody and... These are citizens. We can't inflict any... How dare they try to kidnap the president? Not only is it disrespectful to the president, but also to his Galbadian soldiers as well. I'll be sure to find them and throw their sad behinds in jail. Please, hear me out to the very end.